Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Matt Corral. Having a really nice day versus Florida. We are diving into it. Fun offense to break down. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. The idea for today's video came from Izan Rizwan. Love your work. Can we get a Matt Corral analysis next? My man Chris Magnolia III. About to say that. Appreciate it, fellas. Yes, you can. Here we go. Fun breaking this one down. Ole Miss has some weapons. They're a really fun offense to watch. I think the performance is kind of all over the place. A little scatterbrained, if you ask me, but looking pure excitement, dynamic throws down the field, some offensive structure. Love it. Let's get it going. Here we go. Matt Corral had a nice day versus Florida. Elijah Moore can ball too. Right here, right out the gate, 3rd and 19, Tampa 2 beater. Pierce the middle of the field. Middle linebacker type can't handle that type of coverage down the middle of the field. Really, this is just high-low and 30. But this is a great ball. Love the velocity, the touch, the pocket movement. Get to a little 5-0 pass pro there. Up, and then whoop. Give me some more. Right here, though, little Tampa 2 beater. And again, this thing is always, I mean, honestly, it's a little bit, for me, seeing a little bit of a dinosaur here to see Tampa 2, straight up Tampa 2. You're going to run something right at the middle of the linebacker types, and you're going to run something right behind him. And it's usually just, we're going to high-low that guy in the middle of the field, wherever he comes from, is that middle field player. If we can throw this underneath one, it's usually 1, if not 2. And if you get it with enough depth, first down. Love the pocket movement. Nice throw here. Again, I think you could make the argument that potentially you could put it on that first guy. It's not going to be a first down. End up high-low in that outside hook defender. Get a little lucky that that middle field player, 30, can't put a collision on that in, but that's a strike. Beautiful throw. It's even better from the end zone. Just the touch right up and over the underneath coverage. I think it's 11. Watch the center here get a little 5-0 call. When that 51 walks up, see the odd 5-0? That just means big on big. 5 big linemen blocking the 5 bigs. No, right over 11. Again, the pocket movement. Great job seeing that. 2 hands on the ball. Look at that touch. Up. Over, right on the face. Thing of beauty, full speed. Really nice ball. That's a hell of a conversion. There's a number of really nice third and long conversions in this game. Next one here, big touchdown, double move up top. Using more as a decoy. Some great scheme, obviously coming from Kiffin and company. They've got some dudes on the perimeter, but so does Florida. I think quarterback-wise here for me, make some nice throws down the field. I would say over the course of the game, a little inconsistent with the footwork for me. It works out here. You can see, for everything is together. Super heel clicky. I mean, that right there is going to be tough. But again, when you're launching it, you can kind of get away with it if you have to make these types of throws. But to be consistent, winning in the pocket, driving the ball, tough to play like that. That's a great route, great catch, big time hookup. Get it. Some great shots taken in this game. Love the play calling, the aggressiveness, kind of the horizontal stretch with the jet fake, and big post over the top. Again, really nice throw, weapons all over the place. Here's an interception on a tip ball. Put this on here, not so much for the quarterback analysis element of it, more for the scheme element of it. This, to me, I get frustrated on a number of levels watching this type of stuff. This is a little play-action pass. Now, they've got 6, 7 people in the protection. We're getting double teams on the tackles, right? I'm assuming this is a play-action, not a RPO. But this is a big ask for that sniffer tight end on our left going against number 1 to eat that guy in the chest. Then he jumps. I mean, that's going to block anybody's throw. Doesn't matter that he's not the tallest guy in the world. Hits him right in the palm. When a guy jumps like this, when defenders are going to leave their feet, you have to punish them in their ribs and on the ground. Now, I think even if you punish them, they're still going to take an interception every single time. But I think for me, it's a philosophical difference when you ask a tight end to block a defensive end for that long, because this is going to be a touchdown. Check out this concept up top. This is a smash. Really, if you throw it to either guy, it's got a chance to be a touchdown. Corner, touchdown. Let's assume he's throwing it to the corner. We're just high-lowing that corner out there with a little in corner. The corner is definitely a touchdown. The short in is within the 5-yard line. But the schematic issue, the personnel issue, the football offensive architecture, to ask a tight end to block a defensive end like that, it doesn't always end up in a sack. But a tackle is going to have a much easier job of being able to control that guy once he goes to the ground, because he really does go to the ground. I think that's the most frustrating part for me. When he's down on the ground right here on his knee, you got to finish him. You can't let him get up from his knee to make this type of dynamic play. I don't care who it is. That's a hell of a play by one, but that's frustrating, and I think it stems from the structural decision to have a tight end blocking a defensive end and have two double teams on the tackle. So it's not always on the quarterback. Right here, great run, 3rd and 11. There were a number of nice runs in this game. I just decided to show this one for the athleticism. Not so much of a designed quarterback runner, but definitely scramble enough there. Check the slide out. Definitely played some baseball. Love it. A little pop-up double. But making a good decision. Nothing there down the field. Love the pocket mechanics here. 2 hands on the ball. Dip and rip the shoulder. Get vertical. Again, it's such a luxury as a play caller when the quarterback is going to protect you, not force the balls down the field, and give you an extra set of downs here by being able to get it on plays that are broken. Nice throw here on an RPO, 6 versus 7, what most people classify this as. We'll talk about the scheme here, but just looking at the quarterback fundamentals, rip that little slant up and easy. You see it in almost every, what I would classify as high-functioning offense. This is just math. 6 versus 7 for me just means we have 5 offensive linemen blocking with the sniffer, so that's 6. They've got 6 in the box, 4 down, even front, 2 in linebacker types. The quarterback most often is going to be responsible for the 7th defender. So if we come down here, oftentimes it will be paired with a slant or glance there. Same thing down here, slant or glance, usually with an in by the number 1. And so the quarterback is responsible for that 7th defender. It doesn't matter which one he is, you've got both of them. So right here, he's cheating down. We just be able to come up. Just imagine throwing a slant without that defender there. That's nice space. That's good leverage, especially to Moore. Take it and go. Really nice job. The run would have been nice too. Little zone insert. Love the accuracy. I just like seeing quarterbacks make the plays that they're supposed to make. Clean, easy throws, and things that are transferable to the next level. These are the RPOs you see in the league. Right on them. Also love getting it to the best player. Next one here, big touchdown, little old school T-counter boot. No to the flat, no to the corner, yes to the pivot. Love it. Quarterback-wise, would love to see that offhand on his gut. Again, just a little details, but again, able to go 1, 2, 3. I think the other thing that I really love about it, and we'll watch it the next time, is the arm angle, basically up and around that defensive end who's unblocked. Not really unblocked, but comes off the block. Again, good to see Corral be able to go 1, no, 2, no, to the corner, 3, yes. So again, one more time, just that offhand, little details. That offhand right there, have that on his number. Be able to come out, no to the flat, no to the corner, and then around that guy. That's not his normal arm slot. So just be able to control that arm angle just enough. If that was Zach Wilson, the internet would be going nuts. Okay? He'd probably drop it down a little bit better, make it look cooler. But still, nice job. Again, that's the quarterback creating the play, creating the throwing lane. Really nice to see. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. If you're looking for even more Quarterback School content, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. usually 3 to 4 videos a month. And then if you want the best of the best as far as the video content that the Quarterback School pumps out, check out the courses. The links are in the description. Let's keep the video going. This time, love this structure down here at the bottom of the screen. The old inverted scissors. You can see Lane throw his hands up. I feel like I saw this on Twitter when it happened. Didn't put it together that it was this game. Love this play. Come up. It's just a middle field open crusher. If you have time to throw it, nice job. Sometimes those are the hardest throws when the guys are wide open like that. But scheme-wise, we're just coming up having 2 corners. And then the number 1 running that kind of follow post. So love it out of this squeeze formation. So up top, we're coming here. Top, we're coming here. Why do we do that? That clears out these middle field open safeties. So he's going, and then we have this kind of follow post where he allows the corner to go first, and then he hits that middle of the field. Thing of beauty. And got really tough to handle for most middle field open coverages. You got to have the time to throw it. It certainly helps when they drop 8. One more time, check out Lane down here in the white. Throw his hands up before the ball's even caught. When's he throw them up? At least Corral's separated right there to throw it. Then the hands go up, ball's in the air. Love it. Everything except getting in the end zone. Again, not a perfect throw, just because a perfect throw allows a touchdown there, but still, sometimes those are the hardest throws to make when a guy's that open. Nice pass protection, great call. A bunch of great calls that are shot calls. Fun to watch this offense operate. That dude is good too. I don't care about touchdown, end zone celebrations. That dude is a good football player. Next one here, another good throw. Again, the bracket beater down the field, big post. Again, hung up a little bit, not a perfect throw, but certainly a good enough throw. And good enough throws are usually good enough. I know people freak out in athletics that things have to be perfect. We're striving for protection. Good enough is good enough. And right here, good enough for a big play. Up top, this is just a bracket beater. What I mean by that is the number 2 up top, Moore, is going to be running that post. Let's assume it's a post. He's got outside leverage. You can see this looks like it's man everywhere. He's got outside leverage. So if for some reason this safety can come up here and he is not involved with this, he's got anything to do with the number 3 vertical, there's going to be nothing but space back here. And it's just a great concept. Again, everybody's kissing their cousin in this conference. They know exactly how to beat all these coverages. And there it is. You still got to be able to have guys that dynamic enough to go do that down the field and hook it up, but certainly a good enough throw. For me, just a little toesy, and I think that's why it dies on him a little bit. You can see him, he's up on his toes, right? Like he's bouncing. Now he's got 8 screaming down on him as a green dog or kind of a spy for the quarterback. Doesn't help that the left guard decides to just take a kill shot on 17 right in the ribs. Boom! At least hit him with your shoulder if you're going to do that, because you expose the quarterback to the green dog. There's 8. Still, would love to see him get just a little bit more on that throw. I think that, something you see a guy at the top of the draft be able to drive and make those throws. Here we got a little FIB. Again, a throw that kind of dies on him. Again, good enough for a completion, but really 2 things here. The throw itself to 84 is underthrown. If it's a better ball, got a chance for a touchdown. Again, asking a lot to have 51 cover the number 3 vertical in FIB anytime. But check out Moore down here as the number 2 receiver too. Just fly right by you. 2 ships in the night. Shoo! Mailbox, that's a touchdown. You could punt it to him. So again, don't know the read. Don't know if they're going, 3-2, whatever it is. But vision-wise, would love to be able to see that in most 4 vertical. But again, more so on the throw than anything else. You're not going to see every single wide open guy all the time, although you would love to. Again, I just think he comes off as toesy within the pocket to me, which then allows him to not generate all the force. See how he's up on his toe? His back heel is like thumper in there. I think he could just connect that lower half a little bit better with his sequencing, his timing, and be able to drive some of those throws that look like they kind of just like hit a gust of wind. Get a little post wheel off the fake swing. Again, good enough throw. I love throwing this ball. Sometimes, we joke on this channel, is it a jump ball or a dime? This is, to me, a defender with his back turned, only covering the width of his shoulders. Now, the throw is not great. It's just not. It's underthrown inside. His guy goes and makes a play, but I love the fact that he threw it. I think he misses it by like 5 yards. Again, we're going to fake this swing screen. We see Alabama run this play quite a bit, where you come out here, you're going to fake this motion. We're going to fake the screen right there. We're going to come up here, run the post. That might be one, but that's usually just a clear. And then it's almost like a bluff wheel into this space. Now, this defender who's running with him has got no chance. His back is turned while he's running, but you could throw this ball down his stem. You could throw it anywhere. It's just hung up in the air. Again, not being able to generate quite enough power as you would hope on these types of throws, but you can see pump the swing. Again, this is a great play when it's not middle field closed, because when you pump the swing versus middle field closed, there's a chance that middle field player gets over the top and makes a play on this ball. Kind of like the corner falls off here and almost makes a play on the ball because the ball hangs up in the air so long. But again, if that ball is thrown on the 5, it's got a chance to be right in stride. Now, it still works out, but pretty close to being that guy coming back, making a play on it. Nice job by Big 84 going to make a play on it. Again, I think the scheme and the decision make up for the accuracy here, which is wanting on a few different occasions. One more time from the backside, see if we can see his lower half. Again, just a lot of unnecessary movement in the lower half, like almost up on his toes again. Just he gets into it, but there's a lot of, see how he kind of like changes his level. Look where his shoulders are. Look where he has to drop down to throw it. Again, you're always going to kind of change your angle when you put more trajectory on the ball, but your shoulders moving around off your lower half, disconnected, upper body, lower body, going to be tough. This one is one where he uses his vision, great pocket, but then he just throws this thing 10 yards short. I mean, this thing bounces 5 yards in front of the receiver. And it's a scramble, drill-ish thing. There's lots of things to like. The pocket movement, the 2 hands on the ball, the vision, up, over. I mean, that looks like a quarterback drill tape, right? Oh my God, he moved with his front foot. People are going to lose their mind. Up, over. Sees it. You would love if he completes this throw, it's a thing of beauty. But instead, he drops it 5 yards in front of him. Looks like he's skipping stones, right? I mean, that thing is dunk dunk. It's tough because I like a lot of it, everything except the throw. And there's a few times in this game where I like everything but the throw. And unfortunately, that's hard to play quarterback for a long time when you can do everything but the throw. It's usually the other way around. Cool pocket movement, great job vision seeing it, but wow. So that is a wrap. Matt Corral, some really exciting offensive structure, some big plays, some missed opportunities, probably some room for some improvement as far as driving the ball down the field, accuracy elements. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.